Hey there YouTube, this is MintyJosh19 and welcome back to my channel. In today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be making for you a new police car. This time it is from the TV show The Rookie, and it's actually not a Ford Crown Vic. It's actually a Ford Police Interceptor, which is like an SUV. But I'm going to use the paint and the decals. I'm going to match them up as close as I can onto the Crown Vic I'm driving here. Now this car only appears in the TV show The Rookie one time. It's in the episode called A Day in the Hole, and it's about how police officer John Nolan actually goes to a small border town of California and Mexico and ends up helping out the small town sheriff's department defeat one of the ATF's most wanted. So but for this build, the first thing you're going to need to do is get the cop car. You want the standard police car. This can be found under Warstock Cash and Carry. It is right here in the second row, all the way to the left. It costs $3,517,500. And basically the only way to get it is to get the chop shop and do one of the first missions for it. We have to scope out the police station. Once you get the car, you're going to need to come over to any place you own. The agency garage, which is where I'm going to. Your mobile operations center. I think even your facility. Basically any property you own that you can customize a car, because if you take it to Los Angeles Customs, they'll say they won't touch it because it's a police car, not a muscle or sports or supercar. So currently we are on our way to the agency that I own. You might recognize this vehicle from last week's video where I made the New Hampshire State Police Cruiser. That's why it's red and brown and black like it is. So, right. Let's see. You guys will also see some of the other vehicles I've used in my films. Like, sorry about that. Like the Tokyo Drift, Nissan 350Z. My undercover car from Rizzolian Isles, and that blue car at the end there, that is from LA's Finest. So, and then you got that car, which I forget what, I'm not sure what's going on with my character. I forget which car that black one is right there. But anyway, so once we get the car, since we're in the agency, you want to press right on the D-pad to access the vehicle workshop. Once you're in here, it's going to go right down the list. Armor upgrade 100%. This item can be unlocked at rank 100 and is going to cost you around $40,000. Brakes, race brakes. This can cost you anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000. Engine upgrade, EMS upgrade level 4. It's going to cost you around as well as $30,000 to $35,000. Lights, I went with the Xeon lights. This item can be unlocked during 21 and it's going to cost you around $1,000. Now, livery I'll get to in a moment. Let's see. Windows. You want to use the light smoke. And this can be unlocked for about 1,000, maybe a little bit more, and can be unlocked at rank 8. I went with the light smoke because you have those lights in the rear windshield, and when you use the limo smoke, you can hardly see them. And I know cop cars tend to have a little bit of tint to them. The wheels, you just want to use the standard police cruiser wheels. These are gloss black with a chrome center. Just make sure you have your bulletproof tires on them. This can be unlocked at rank, I want to say rank 25. No, rank 20. This is going to cost you around $25,000. Turbo tuning is going to cost you around $40,000 to $50,000. I have seen it for a little bit cheaper, but no, it's mostly $50,000. Transmission, race transmission. This is anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000. Suspension, stock suspension. You don't want to slam it into the ground like that. Now the color, and this is where it gets interesting. The color is not like your normal black and white or black and brown or green police cruiser. It is actually, green might actually work too. It's actually going to be a pretty much this color here, a bleached brown. That per primary is going to cost you $780, and then secondary. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, there it is. Never mind. And then secondary is going to cost you around $390. This gives the car the desert tan look, which it basically it is in the film. Once you do that, police equipment aerials. You're going to want to use the Tech Array 1.0. This adds the 2 antennas to the roof. This is going to cost you around $2,880. Searchlights. I'm just going to keep the race single searchlight. This will cost you roughly around probably around $7,000. Emergency lighting. So there's 3 options. You have option 1, no emergency lighting. This makes it look like the undercover. You have 2, where it's big, like that. And then you have, or no, that's 1. Then you have 2, which is like a flat. You want to use the custom emergency lighting 2. Gives it the flat lights on the roof, and along with the lights everywhere else. This is going to cost you about $800 to $1,000. And then push bar. We're going to go with the Interceptor push bar. This is going to cost you $10,800, and what it does is it adds some speakers and some lights that are mainly used for decoration. You can use the response push bar if you want to. It's going to cost you a little bit less, probably around $10,000 even. So, livery. Now this is where it's going to be interesting. The livery is actually, where is it? So we're gonna go with this one here, the LSPD. Let's see, prisoner, state trooper, LSPD modern. So there's 2 options you can use. You can use the LSPD modern, which tells you police, Los Santos County, city of Los Santos. Gives you a number you can't see. Looks like right there on the back end, looks like 29. And it gives you a 652 number on the roof. Or you can go with the Los Santos. Trying to someplace. Stealth one. This one just says police, emergency 911, Los Santos County Police, 67 on the hood, and it gets to the numbers up top. Man, I like having the numbers on top, so I'm just gonna go with LSPD modern. And then that's it. That's my version of the car from the rookie. Now, I know what you all are gonna comment, stating that the car in the episode is not a Crown Vic, and you're right. It isn't a Crown Vic, but because there's no police SUVs in this game yet, that's why we chose to make it out of the Crown Vic. I like the way it turned out. You know, I wish that they would give you more customizable options, like what you want the police to say, bumper stickers, stuff like that. So hopefully they'll add that into it soon. And if you haven't already, make sure that you look up the video game Skull and Bones. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that game is called. It's basically a modern day of Sea of Thieves, which is an interesting game. So I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered the special edition, so I get 3 days early on February 13th instead of 16th. So I'm super excited for that. And in the meantime, I hope you all liked the video. And if you have any other suggestions about state police cars or recommendations or requests that you want me to make, leave them in the comments below. And if you have any Fast and Furious or other movie cars you want me to make, just, leave them in the comments and I'll see about making them. In the meantime, I hope you all have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow with my next video. So have a good night, and I'll see you next time.